What's up guys, thanks for tuning into the channel where we do product reviews, how-to videos, and the occasional car rally and car show, but all around the C8 Corvette platform. So last week I got an error message on my C8 dash saying to service the front lift system. Now, in general, that wouldn't be a problem. I would take the C8 to a Chevy dealer and it would be covered under my warranty. But there's a problem with that because I have lowering collars on my front suspension. Now, GM had posted to all their service stations that any cars that have lowering collars on the front of their C8s will void their warranty for the front lift system. So I figured this would be a good time to check out if that indeed is going to be the case, and also kind of just figure out what exactly is wrong with my front lift system. So with that being said, let's get headed over and see what the problem is. Alrighty guys, so just left the service dealer and the news is not so good. So basically the front driver's side actuator, the part that's attached onto the strut, is basically, that part failed on it, so it needs to get replaced. Now I will say the person I was working with was very cool about it all. I was very upfront with them to begin with. I said, hey, you know, listen, I have lowering collars on this. I think there's a GM bulletin kind of deal on voiding warranty if they find that. And so the guy tried to work with me. He tried to put in the warranty essentially, but the whole entire thing got flagged by GM in regards to, because it's an expensive repair, that they wanted to have a third impartial party come out to evaluate. So they were planning to do that, and I basically said to them, no thank you, let's not do that, because I already automatically know that they're just going to void the warranty and I'm just going to get stuck with an extra bill. So essentially the breakdown of the cost to get it repaired was that the actual actuator part itself was around $1,100, which was a big pill to swallow in regards to how expensive that is. So the repair is about $1,100, and then the actual job to replace it is about $700 or so, and then another $100 or so to doing a realignment afterwards. So all of that together makes it around $2,000 to go ahead and replace, which is quite a bit of money. So if you're considering getting lowering collars for your C8 because you have a front lift system, I would actually, in hindsight now, I would actually recommend getting lowering springs instead of those lowering collars for at least the front, if you can help it. You'll have a less likelihood of voiding your warranty as compared to the lowering collars, which specifically GM has stated will void your warranty. So definitely if you're looking to lower your C8, I would definitely be recommending using lowering springs and not the lowering collars, so that you can maintain that warranty if you end up having the same kind of issues. And I did also just have a straight talk with the technicians who explained to me why the lowering collars are a bit of an issue. There is, at least from the GM engineers, they have showed evidence that it does leak from those modules, which if it starts leaking from those modules because of that lowering collar, the system would basically run out of brake fluid, hydraulic fluid, and that's when it runs out of that stuff, that's when you have major damage being caused by because there's no hydraulic fluid going through, but you're having these actuators try to work. So that's essentially why GM has put that void on the warranty, because of these lowering collars and such. So kind of sucks, but sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So I will say you might have better luck with a different like service dealer and such, but depending you might run into the same issues over and over again. So I hope this information was useful. If you like this video, please check out any of my other videos like this one here for your C8 or car needs.